Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and welcome to another episode of FeltTube, the segment of my channel in which I talk about all things felt. This is going to be a quick one today because I just wanted to show you some of my newest purchases. Up until this point I've done ornament kits and I've done a wreath kit, but I have yet to do a stocking. So I've decided now that I'm going to do a stocking for each of my family members, my immediate family members. I'm going to start first with this one, Gingerbread Santa. For my oldest son, he's 20. He loves to cook and bake, so I thought this would be a fitting stocking for him. And bonus, I've already done the ornament kit that matches this, so now I get to do a little mini version of that kit, and I'm really excited about it. And then I got the next one for my youngest son, who's 18. Did I say my oldest son is 20? My youngest son is 18. And I got him this one because he has always loved gingerbread houses and candy and all the sweets. So he's not much of one for baking them, but he loves to eat them. So I thought this would be perfect. And it's called Gingerbread Christmas. All of these are by Bucilla, and they're all the 18-inch stockings. So I'm very excited. Look at how cute those cookies are, and I just love all the little gumdrops on the top with all the frosting. So cute. And my son Riley said he wants me to start his first, so this is the one I'm going to be doing first. Next up, we've got, let me grab it. We've got this one right here that I am choosing to do for my husband. This one has lights. I don't know if I'm going to do the lights just because it doesn't really match the rest of ours that don't have lights. So I haven't decided. I mean, I should, but we'll see. Anyway, I chose this one for him, your most traditional looking Santa, because if my husband takes anything seriously, he takes making Christmas magical for everybody very seriously. And so I thought that the best Santa for him would be just your traditional Santa with a bag full of goodies and gifts ready to be delivered. So got that for him. And then I really struggled with the one for me because I absolutely love birds and bird feeding, and I think there is a Santa called Feeding the Birds Santa, but I instead thought this one was a little more fitting for me because I love to decorate. So, and I love all things vintage. Oh, I forgot to say the name of this one is called Santa is Here Stocking. And then, yes, so this is the one I have decided on for me, and it's called Vintage Christmas because I love things. I absolutely love all things sort of vintage, mid-century, and I love to decorate. And yes, I thought this was, I at first was a little nervous to do this one because I'm really nervous about if I'm going to be able to make her face look like that. So we'll see what I could do. But I just love the pearl necklace that she has on. So cute. Yes, I'm very excited about this. Okay, and then this next one is not Christmas related, but I went ahead and bought it, so I'll have it for the spring. And this one is called Bucilla in the Garden. And I had seen this kit when it first came out, and it didn't really strike me as anything that I wanted to have, but then I saw these little garden gloves stitched up on somebody that I follow on Instagram. And they were about the cutest thing ever, and I had to run right out and get this kit. So come springtime, that's going to be one of the first ones I stitch. They're just adorable. And then as I was looking around, I mean, there's really everything about this kit I love. The beehive there and the watering can with flowers. I mean, they're all just adorable. Okay, that's it for now. Told you this was going to be a short one. Stay tuned. I think after this, you're probably going to see the next video I have is going to be, I bought a Merry Stockings kit called Harvest Ornaments. Sorry, I do not have it with me right in front of me to show you, but I have started working on that kit, and I'm going to work on those probably in November before I dive into the stocking. But then what you're going to see after that is definitely me diving into this one right here. And yeah, I'm finally going down the road of handmade stockings. Like I said, my boys are 18 and 20, and of all these years, I have never made them a handmade stocking. As crafty of a person as I am, I never cross-stitched them stockings. I've never, even when I was a quilter, I never quilted them stockings. I have never made them handmade stockings. So maybe it's a little too late at age 18 and 20 to make their stockings, but better late than never, right?
Good morning. It's been about a week and a half or so since that last video, and I have gone shopping again. I'm putting myself on a tight budget. No more after this, right? I always say that. And yes, it doesn't hold, but anyway, you get to looking on the internet, and then you find things that you talk yourself into and tell yourself that you need to have it. And that's kind of what I did with this one. It's a new Bucilla kit called Home for the Holidays, and it's this adorable little house that you can personalize with your family's name on it. And the reason I got that is because each year I like to either buy or make myself an ornament that kind of portrays either something that I was really into that year, or just something that just kind of reminds me, oh yeah, that was that year that I was doing all that felting, all those felt kits. So that's why I got this one, it seems appropriate since I'm kind of going hog wild with all the felt kits this year, that I would make our family or me an ornament. Does that make sense? Anyway, I justified that was the reason why I needed to have this kit. So I bought this. It should stitch up in no time at all. It's just a little thing, just a little house. And then while I was there, I had mentioned also in the last clip that one of the stockings that I was debating whether to make for myself was either the vintage Christmas or and I think I called it Santa, Feeding the Birds Santa. Well, when I was looking around again, I realized I just wanted to double check to see what that one looked like again, and I realized that it's not a Santa, it's a snowman. And after staring at it again, I decided I needed to have it. So it is called Feeding the Birds, but it is not a Santa, it's a snowman. And he has the most adorable little face with his rosy cheeks. And I think the reason why I didn't buy this one at first is because it has a lot of little birds, a lot of little tiny birds that I was thinking, oh, those looked hard to do. I remember because I think I looked at this a while ago, and there's a lot of tiny little birds, and they were kind of intimidating to me. But I've been doing a lot of these felt kits now, and I feel like I'm becoming a little more experienced with the tiny little pieces, and those don't look as intimidating. They look a bit repetitive, but they don't look real hard or anything. So I talked myself into getting this one. Now I have to decide which stocking should I make for myself, this one or the vintage lady decorating the tree, because I love them both. I think that I will put my name on the one with the vintage Christmas, and this one, I think I'll just make this one as a decoration and not necessarily put a name on it, but more just hang it in another part of the house as a decoration because it's so adorable. I could say I could make it for somebody, but I wouldn't want to give it away because I'm kind of a selfish crafter, and I like to keep the things I make unless I'm specifically making something for somebody. So yes, that's it. That's it with the stockings for now, because I haven't even made a stocking yet, and I don't even know if I'm even going to like making the stockings versus the ornaments or the wreaths. Anyway, when I got this from Mary Stocking, in the envelope or in the package with it, they sent me this little flyer. It's a pretty heavy-duty flyer too, and it is displaying their newest release it's a mantle series called Classic Village. And I had first seen this over on Jamie's channel. Her channel is Teeny Weeny Stitches. Please check out her channel if you have an opportunity to. She's a cross stitcher, and needlepoint. I think it's needlepoint that she does, but she has recently also gotten into these felt kits, and she has stitched some adorable ones. And I first heard about this mantle series on her channel, and she had mentioned, as well as I think that this is correct in saying that this may potentially be a limited edition, but I don't think you need to go, no, I shouldn't say that. I don't think you need to go rush right out and get it yet. It's a collectible, but I think that because of this big promotion and this flyer that they've sent out, that they're probably going to have a ton of these, and it would be wise for them to do so, because I think the plan is to, in the coming year, release, maybe in the coming years, I don't know if it's going to be a once a month thing or just every so often, they're going to release new parts for this mantle series. So this first kit comes with 5 pieces, so you're going to get, it looks like, I don't know if that's a bakery, oh yeah, the bakery, the Christmas tree, the church, and then just a gingerbread house and a snowman. And I looked online, and they're not dimensional, like, I mean, they stand up, they're like stand-ups, but they're not 3D, they just are kind of flat, but they have a way to, like, these little stands to get them to stand up. So I just like the idea of the excitement that you get when a new one comes out. And so anyway, I put this on my Christmas list. I was showing this to my husband and told him that this is what I wanted for Christmas, and then hinted to him that it might go out of stock. So I have it on good authority that this has already been ordered, but I'm not going to touch it or anything until after Christmas, because it is a Christmas present after all. Okay, I've probably rambled enough about this. I'm going to get this uploaded so you can see. I've had a few people want to see the new kits that I bought. So there you have it. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. And feel free to comment and share what you're working on now or what's on your wish list. Real quick, one more thing before I let you go. In my last video, the one where I show my Witch's Brew wreath, I had made a list of a whole bunch of YouTubers that I watch that have wonderful tutorials on the Bucilla felt kits, and I failed to mention one channel that I watch, not necessarily tutorials, but a fellow cross-stitcher named Sassy Stacy Noel has a channel. She's mainly cross-stitching, but she's done probably 4 or 5 videos with her mom, who has stitched about 25 or so of these stockings over the years, and in I think it's a series of several videos. She shows all of the stockings that she has done, kind of like a finished stocking parade. And I just love to watch that. She has a couple other videos too where they kind of open up the kit and show what's inside, and also give some tips and tricks. Highly recommend that you go over there and watch if you haven't, if you like to see a parade of finished stockings. Okay. See you soon.